Well, howdy, how we doing? I am the Damn Cat, and I welcome you to my humble little stream. It is round 8 of GT45 Gaming Motorsports Multiclass series. And it's going to be 1 hour around Road Atlanta. This is a track where I don't really like the track, but we tend to do decently well here. Yeah, well, we'll see. We don't have a lot of practice coming in. We spent most of our practice time for IRO this weekend. The team finished 9th. And I do apologize for not streaming my POVs. Just was not able to get the mic to cooperate. It happens. I don't know. First set it might have been a good thing. Because it was a lot of... Not so general public friendly language. But our second and third stints went pretty good. Yeah, because I did 3 stints. That was rough. Oh, but it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And I hope I get to race the next round. Next round's at 8 hours for our IRO, so I may not be one of the guys running that round. It's fine. But anyway, that's looking to next month at this point, because right now our focus needs to be here on this upcoming race in Road Atlanta. It'll be a 10-minute qualify. Well, 20 minutes if you can count for the split of Group 1s and Group 3s. This being an even round, it will be the Group 3s that go first, followed by less than the Group 1s for 10 minutes each. And then 1 hour around this track. Our goal here, I think, is going to be try to sneak onto the podium. We need to start getting them podium points. We're starting to lag behind Egon, so we need some podium points to help us get back ahead of him, and then also start trying to reel J-Set in as well. We're nearly mathematically out from him as well, unless he misses a race or has a really bad round and has to set out a lot of laps. And our buddy Medic, he is had to drop out for the series because of health reasons. Something came up where he's having to have surgery, and wish you the best speedy recovery, man. Which means for this round, I think we are going to be alone, without a teammate, without a counterpart in the Group 3s. It's all good, we're just here to have fun anyway. So Mysterious joined the lobby. Let's see who else are we waiting on? I think we're still waiting on Egon. You know what? Well, let me rectify that. Now. Turn off the controller, we're not using it. I don't anticipate needing to use it, so we'll turn it off and let it charge. over the course of this race. Ooh, I am still actually kind of tired from the weekend. From Saturday. That spilled over into yesterday morning. Still kind of tired from that. Hopefully we'll be back to normal tomorrow. Yeah, I think we will be. Oh, it's about 6 minutes ballpark. We'll kick qualifying off and the show will hit the road. Ooh, I wish I had more practice. I probably could do this. You know what? Let's hop on track. We're gonna do a couple of more practice laps. So let's get we got another warm-up lap in. Just need it. Just to get this familiar with car, how that car has a handle on this track. So I really don't know. And this isn't necessarily a track that I know it in Group 3s. I don't really know it with the Group 1, with the LMP1 though. So I don't know if this chicane is gonna be a problem. There's a problem in Group 3, so I know it's gonna be a problem with me in this car. Don't want to be so late on the turn in there. Ishmael's joined the party. Oh, we way overshot there. Because like I said, I don't really know this. I don't have the braking points for this car on this track yet. We'll probably have them by the end of qualifying and be alright for a race. Just won't have a good start position. Mediums are required. Okay. We'll read that once we actually back out of practice here. I have no clue how long the tires are going to last. So we're looking at a little over a minute per lap. So we're looking at close to 60 laps tonight. Braking point needs to be about right here. carry more speed into there, I think. Yes, Ishmael, we actually want grid start here because you don't want the right, because where grid start, the rolling start starts the back half of the field. If you're not on the ball, you are fucked by a rolling start here in just about any position. Alright, well, like I said, we said 5 minutes wait before flying start. Fix and double reset. Yeah, this is definitely a track that fucks over half the field on rolling start, so it is what it is, though. Basically, everyone on the left-hand side, aside from I think first and second, once you get beyond like second place, if you're on the left-hand side, you're basically fucked by the rolling start. But the Group 3s have a tendency to get better launches than the Group 1s, so that's why we're doing the rolling starts. Definitely not a fan if you can't tell, but yeah. It is what it is. We lost that argument. Alright, so I think we're gonna wait another 5 minutes, even though I think we have everybody. We might be missing one. So right now, are we 6 and 6? We're missing. I don't see Egon. We have, see the ones. We have Streeter Top moved to the Group 1s. To accommodate his teammate. Where is he in here? I don't know. Yep, Steverino. Steverino, however you say it. But partnered up with Streeter Time. And Streeter Time moved up here to the Group 1s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Group 1s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Group 3s. Yep, math checks out. 5 plus 6 is 11 last I count. So I don't remember which positions start on which side. I think first starts on the left side here. And so, yeah, it'll be 3rd, 5th, 7th. If that's the case, it'll be 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th. Basically, that'll be fucked by the rolling start. Third in particular. Third, and I don't think we have enough to go all the way back to the chicanes. So I think 15th would still be on the chicane, and so it would be completely fucked in that case. But third is on the apex of the corner, and so prime opportunity for Yeatsville. He's sitting number 1. He is doing a double, just to ensure that the time of day is correct. Softs again, get at it. Alright. I think it's because we started on hards last round. Mediums are required this round, so we will start on the mediums. Unless we start at the very front, which I think is highly unlikely. Because I'm really tempted on not pushing the qualifying. Just basically do enough to kind of warm up, but not really go for pace. Just to make sure we're in the back, and that way I don't have the pressure to try to keep up with anyone initially. Because like I said, the last round, backing off, laying off on race start is a typical component of my race strategy. I usually don't go full send right off the bat. I try to lay off for at least the first 2 or 3 corners. And here turn 1 is going to be a cluster, and I think it's technically turn 1, 2, let's see. Serial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's technically turn 8. Basically, at the end of the S is going up the hill, so that'll be a major cluster as well. Here we go. No ego on this round. That is unfortunate for him. That will allow us to get ahead of him that way. Alright, and it is Group 3 is going first. I do want to make sure I am on softs before I do anything else. So let's look at some beautiful race footage while we are at it. What is my... No. Okay. Don't really need the car info, I don't think. So, Light Speed is the first one out. Ishmael, Miss D, Sheriff, and our new joint, Steve Reno. He basically signed up right at the deadline. Not in time really to start the previous round, but enough time to be allowed into the remainder of the series. His registration for the series is now closed. No more joinees. The roster is full, is set. Anyway, we have Lightspeed coming up to that chicane. The chicane, very easy to get wrong, especially as you're coming out of it. If you're going to power too soon, too hard, you will spin around. There's nothing that can save you when that happens. Alright, so Lightspeed is starting the first lap. I think we're going to see probably 115s to 120s-ish for the lap times in the Group 3s. So we're going to see sub-110s in the Group 1s. Except for me, I'm not really going to be pushing pace for qualifying. I'll just be trying to warm up and familiarize what I can and can't do with the car here. Alright, so Lightspeed, Ishmael, Miss D, close on his tail. Steve Areno and Doofy. Doofy must have mucked it up, so he was ahead of Steve for a minute. Alright, so we have Lightspeed coming around that hairpin. That hairpin also very easy to get it wrong. If you get, there's a little dip just inside the curve. Or basically, if you hit that, very high probability you're going around. It's basically mud. In real life, it's mud, basically. So here we are. So our opening lap is going to be... I'm shaking it for, I'm going to say 117 or so. 119. Ishmael. Miss D takes this pole to begin with, 118.4. Got Steve coming around here. Let's see, going to 119.2. And then Doofy. Yeah, he had to mess up around here coming in. So if you go too wide here, you can also spin around, and that's not a pleasant place to do that. Yeah, he's gonna do better next lap. Alright, let's look at high speed. He's coming up on chicken leg, basically. Chicken with a knee bone, kneecap, basically. It was an ankle. Chicken ankle. The ham bone, as you can go. So we get, let's see up on compared to his previous time. He is. Oh, he's barely off, but he can. The gap's close enough where he can improve it. Alright, let's look and see. Alright, nice and smooth around that chicane. That is the key in these cars. There's just to be nice and smooth. Oh, he was off. Ishmael does improve his time, but not enough to get ahead of light speed. Oh, Steve, what are you doing? He did not improve, and Doofy seems to be struggling still with the wheel, but not as bad as he was with Alexis. So, looking good. Alright, what's he got? He's coming a bit wide, it looks like. 124, he does improve his time. Alright. The light speed is still leading this charge. Qualified. Yeah, taking it nice and smooth, very likely staying in second gear around that final little 90 plus degree corner. It's like a 92 or 93 degree corner. Oh no, don't want to see that. So Ishmael's gonna, and Miss D gonna come along. Is Ishmael gonna come improve his time? Is he gonna get ahead? He does improve his time again, but not enough. He is closing, he's inching in on light speed. And nope, Steve-O about half second off. If he's coming in now, that chicane. And wide, that's a good way to go looking the wrong way. And he improves his time. He's in the 119. It's alright. Miss D's still holding on to that pole. We got Ishmael right now leading the way. He's leading the charge now. He's kept Miss D on his tail. I think Miss D may be getting a little bit of slipstream help. It's all good. She's close enough to be benefiting from it. Up, and Ishmael's looking good. He got that purple going now. Can he hold on to it in the chicane? That's going to be the question. Get the chicane nice and smooth. And he takes pole. What happened to Miss D? Oh, Miss D going in the pits. Alright. Light speed still did not improve his time. What about Steve-O? What are you doing? Steve-O, put in a 118.5. He got himself ahead of light speed, and Doofy coming around the chicane. Going wide again. He flirting with disaster there, going that wide. That is how you can get spun around. 118.8. He's figuring that car out, man. Alright, I think Miss Tia must have got some fresh rubber. Try to throw in some faster laps on fresh tires on a little less fuel, not much. Assuming fuel is on. I don't think fuel is on for this, for qualifying. I actually need a C-Race car info now to answer that. Yeah, there's fuel's off. So she just gets fresh drag. I don't know why she did that. She should just call her today, I guess. Calling it her. She's happy with her qualifying, I guess. Okay, Schmiel coming around. No, he didn't improve. Oh, Dofi. Oh, high speed took pole back. Steve coming around. He was wobbling. Now we got Doofy. He's struggling still, man. I hate this. I hate to see that. He's still getting in there, putting in the laps, man. Still trying to learn it. Alright, actually, Ishmael's gonna be the first one. Actually, let's look at Doofy. Oh, no. He just basically slid through the chicane a little like as we came in on him. I think he might get one more of that. Alright, Ishmael and rather light speed coming down the back straight. Ishmael's up by a 10th. That would in theory be enough to put him at a light speed again. Let's see, does he hold on to it? 71.18, yeah, he took it. Side speed took it back. Took it right back. Alright, how about Steve-O? Steve-O getting in on the fun. I think he's off by a little bit, yep. Doofy's at the hand bone. I think he's a little late on the brakes there, but you almost have to be to really get that quick. Oh, that's what I was talking about there earlier. If you come in too early on the throttle, it'd be disaster. But it's about time for us to look at. About time for us to get up there. We're going to. I don't want to be the first one out there. I want to be the last one out because I am not very Oh! I'm not very familiar with this track, and I always get penalties coming out just because of how it is here. Let's pull this lap off. He says set the new lap record. Of course he did. I don't know how. I already know the left side will be obliterated tire wear wise. I don't know how our fuel consumption is going to be, so I don't know what's going to be ideal. I know we can take that faster, I just don't know how to do it. That's how we take it out of the corner faster. What 106.5? Shit! I don't think we're gonna hit that. We do, it's a fluke. That was starting with disaster. See if we can keep up that. see, are we still up? Yep, good. Let's improve our time a little bit more. That case, I mean, if we were up or down. We're down a little bit. Be our final lap. Still up, which is good. Fuck. All good. We'll start at the back of the group ones. That's actually good. That puts us on the right side, which makes us less fucked about the wrong start. It's all good. Oh. Now we get to sit here and wait a few minutes. I feel like here just like a minute 30 would be enough to give everyone a chance to finish their laps. But it is what it is. We get to sit and wait at this point. So we are 2 seconds off the leader's pace. So given so I want to be able to sneak a podium. So that's still our goal. It just requires us to be consistent, clean, not making mistakes, and the guys in front of us making mistakes. So I think what we're going to do is just going to basically run the mediums until they're dead, and then so good. Yeah, we'll go ahead. So we'll start in 2 minutes, but we're already ready. We're ready to go. Or as ready as we're gonna get anyway. Yeah. Can we see the entire chat? Or has too much of it fallen off? Just want to verify some things. Yep, it's fallen off. So yeah, mediums are required. Around the ends, we should be starting on the right hand side, so that doesn't hurt. That means the rolling start doesn't hurt us that badly. It still hurts us, don't get me wrong. It's a rolling start, we're too far back. But we're not in position to be yeeted as soon as the race starts. So that's good. So remember, right, 6th is basically going to be right at the bottom of, is that a walkway over the track in between as you're coming basically at the crest of the hill before coming down into the final corner. That's where we'll be. I think. We're 4th place there, and so we're further back. By the way, this is not a rolling start track. Because this is too many people get fucked by where you start. But it is what it is. And then there's also the glitch where you find yourself on a different car. Or it just stays at this POV until I'm not in the right balance of stuff right now either. Just on the fly, it's not not an easy thing to do. Ah, we're early on the brakes. What was that? A little bit of a spike. How the fuck? I didn't look at the track. I think I should keep to the left if I have a penalty. Ah! That was a dumbass. That was just poor decision making on my end. I should have waited until we got past that corner. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what's going on right now. What's the definition around light speed? I've got Last time it was like I couldn't turn left. Or was that right? One of the directions I could not turn. Really, at the beginning of my previous lap. It's weird. We actually do need to start relating Cobra. We don't need to fall too far back. Get that up. Damn it. Uh-oh, something happened to JP. Jason, okay. Jason probably got on a JP and they kind of reset themselves there. Fuck. Fuck. Yeesh. That's gonna be a pit lane penalty. You long ass freaking pit stop. Same idea there. So I was gonna let him go ahead. He's gonna let me go ahead. It's like, well, what the fuck are we doing? So that was a quick sort out.
Too late on the brakes.
Oh, jeez, I fell down on the spot. We're at about 20 laps to go, I think. Give or take a few. Sheesh. Go the next couple of laps. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pit this lap. But yeah, just going for the fastest lap is just not an easy thing to do right now. Don't have space. I'll zip our way around here. And just to get fucked.
That'll be a penalty. Tires really aren't going to last, but fuel will. That's all we have to go off of right now. That is JP catching up to us. If we just kept sliding there, there was like no desire for this car to stop at that point. Yep, we went just a little too long on these soft. But we pushed this particular set harder than the previous set. Pretty sure we done about the same amount of laps. Tires weren't this dead at this point. Oh, that front lift is dead. Our ability to turn right
It's highly compromised. We're just dragging that tire along right now. Yeah, our ability to turn right is highly compromised. Our ability to go left isn't much better. I shouldn't attempt the overtake. Here, at least. Yeah, our tire left side is done. Could have probably maybe pit 2 laps ago. 3 laps ago, maybe. Woo! We didn't get fastest lap, unfortunately. That was the entire point of us being on soft race. Try to go for the fastest lap, but we didn't get it. We didn't get it. Oh. Yeah, we extended that second soft stand just a little too long. That's fine, we scored one more point than Jolly Rancher, but we're not last. Secondary goal achieved. Don't be last. Oh, but we didn't sneak onto the podium, which was the primary goal. So Dylan had more or less almost lapped the entire field, more or less. God damn. Couldn't stop Dylan from one this time. Alright, let's look at these pretty screenshots. Yeah, we didn't come close to the fastest lap. We were a full second off of it. Oh. We'll save the replay. Ooh. Alright. So that was 1 hour around Road Atlanta. It did not go according to plan. I can't really say that. There was no plan. We just wanted to get the fastest lap and try to steal a podium. Or, at minimum, don't be last. We achieved the don't be last one. We whiffed on the fastest lap and sneak on the podium goals. But there's always next round. The next round will be. Give me a second. I'll find the skid. We find the schedule. It's gonna be a Fuji. Fuji. Oh, it's gonna be a Fuji. I don't like Fuji. But that's where we're gonna go. Oh, it won't be as chaotic as this track. We'll give it our best. We're gonna try to actually get practice in this time. I think one of the reasons why I'm struggling with these past few series, just in general, is the fact that I'm not getting much practice in for any of them. So yeah, we gotta take some time this week to practice for GTRCs coming Saturday. It's gonna be round 5 in the All Japan Challenge, and it's not Japan. It's in Spain, Barcelona. It's coming around. I think. Pretty sure it's Barcelona. So that's gonna be fun. Midweek stuff. Keep saying I want to do it. Is this weekly week I actually do it? Just fine, we'll find out. Only I think if we do, it'll probably kick off our midweek stuff with our Thursday streams. So I'll take tomorrow and Wednesday to just kind of big rest and kind of get my body back into a normal rhythm. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I am the Damn Cat signing off. Remember, you matter. You are important. The light that you bring to this world makes it that much better, that much brighter. If you need help, reach out. And that's the second hardest step. The hardest step is to admit to yourself that you need help, that you cannot do it alone. We have it drilled into us that it's best if we do everything alone, but that's why men today have so many mental health problems, because it's drilled into us that we have to do it alone, when the reality is that together as a whole, as a group, as many, we are strong. Many of us acting as one will always be stronger than anyone alone. And so, reach out, ask for help if you need it, admit to yourself that you do need help. That is always the first step to any journey of self-improvement, self-recovery, is to acknowledge that you need someone to help, someone to give you that helping hand, and then ask for that helping hand. Because once you get it, things get better. They do not get easier necessarily, but they do get better. As always, I appreciate the likes, the shares, the follows. It helps the page channel grow and get our message across. And I am with the Damn Cat signing off. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope to catch you next time, which all goes to plan, that will be Thursday. Thursday we'll kick off Super Retro Thursday. We'll pick up where we left off with Wild Arms, wherever we are on that. And then we'll slowly phase in our midweek stuff. I think that's the best way to go about it. Is to get into it, just phase it in. We've been doing this Monday stream, we're getting into it. So now it's time to focus back in on Thursday. That's another big one of mine, I think. Super Retro Thursday. I think Wild Arms 3 for now until we beat that. Then we'll move on to something else. But that's down the road. Have a wonderful evening. And I will catch y'all next time. Take care.